the #1 thing that people DIY during Valentine's. What's that? This time on DIWhyNot, get ready to get all romantic with some DIYs for Valentine's that anyone can do, even an idiot, because why not? Hello everybody, welcome to the Valentine's episode of DIWhyNot. I'm so excited because I have 3 projects to show you guys, and I am sort of secretly calling this the Idiot's Guide to Valentine's because all of these projects make us look like geniuses, but they're really easy to do. I'm gonna show you how to do the Hey Buddy Valentine's card, the It's a Match chocolate box, and the Be My Boo, okay, flower arrangement. Let's do it. So first up, I'm gonna show you how to make this adorable little box of chocolates. It just slides right out, boop. And there's some chocolates nestled inside. This is why it is my Idiot's Guide to Valentine's Day, because this is made out of a matchbox. So guess what I'm calling this? It's a Match chocolate box. Get it? So what you need for this project is obviously an old matchbox that's empty, some wax paper or something to protect your surface, a ruler, a pencil, a hole punch, pair of scissors, a pretty piece of ribbon, some chocolates. These can be drugstore chocolates or fancy chocolates, some tiny little bonbon holders, a sponge brush, some Mod Podge, and some beautiful paper. I'm using 2 different patterns. All right, so I'm gonna prep my work surface because I don't wanna get any glue on this beautiful table. And the first thing you wanna do is cut your largest piece of paper that is gonna wrap around the body of your box. So I'm gonna pull out this little drawer, put that over to the side, and I'm using this beautiful rose pattern paper, very Valentine's. And this is when you're gonna use your ruler, which is essentially just a straight edge because you can just measure the box, draw a line where it ends. Just gonna cut out this piece of paper. Again, you can trim the length of it later. I'm just making sure that I have the width. This is my piece of paper that's going to go around the body, and now I'm gonna cut the 2 little rectangles here and here. And then I'm just gonna use this as my template. Now I have my 2 little rectangles, and now just cut them out. So now it is time to get these pieces of paper onto my matchbox and my little drawer with Mod Podge. Apparently the lid is Mod Podged to the bottle. Help! Everyone should have a glue bottle opener. Okay, so I got my glob of Mod Podge ready, and I'm going to first cover this with my rose piece of paper. What's gonna really help is if you create creases along the edges, trim it along that last crease. Mod Podge, I always do a coat first on the box, then lay down the paper, and then do a coat over the top of it. Now this is ready, and I'm going to let it dry. For your drawer, you're just gonna do the same thing. You're gonna apply Mod Podge on first to the surface of the drawer, then lay down your little piece of paper. Do another coat over the top of this. Let these dry. It's gonna look something like this. So now it's time to add the little tab like I did on this one. It's just a little piece of ribbon. You could use twine, you could use whatever you want. I'm going to use the hole punch for that. Perfect. I'm just gonna cut a piece about 3 or 4 inches, insert through the 2 little holes, tie a knot on the inside, which will be the stopper. The essential thing that you need in order to make this drugstore candy look fancy are these little gold foil inserts. Lay out as many as you need. Now in this particular box, 6 of them fit very well. This is done. I mean, they're so cute. You could make so many of these for your friends and loved ones, but I am not done. I have more. So next step. Oh, these smell so good. I wish we had smell-o-vision, but we don't. But you know what are essential for Valentine's Day? Flowers, obviously. I don't know about you guys. I am not a professional florist, and I can never get bouquets to look as amazing as they do, perfectly situated until today. What you need for this DIY is a vase. I like to use simple, straight side vases. A variety of flowers you can use. Any kind of flower for this, but you do want ones that are nice and open. And you need some aspidistra leaves, which are these large kind of palm fronds. You could use palm fronds. Scotch tape, very important. The first thing that you want to do is use your aspidistra or palm leaves, whatever large leaves you have, to line the perimeter of your vase. Now this stem is a bit thick and chunky, so I'm going to cut this off. This is essentially the best trick ever. This is like underwear for your vase. And I still have some space that isn't covered, so I'm gonna use this other leaf to just kind of overlap. And if it's a little long on the top, you can just kind of tuck it in at the bottom. Scotch tape. This is what you use to create a grid over the top of your vase. You can do this with a square vase or a round vase, like I said. The grid is essentially gonna be your guide and also your holders for your flowers. Take some pieces of Scotch tape and make sure they're long enough to go over the top of your vase. Tear this tape in half to just make these a little bit thinner pieces. Essentially, you're making plaid out of Scotch tape. I'm gonna start with these. I'm gonna pull off the leaves off the stalk because it's just gonna be annoying to stick in through the little grid here with all these leaves. See, it's just peeking up. So that means it's probably about right. So I will cut it about there. I usually err on the side of a little long because I can always trim later. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So I'm putting in my last, oh, wait. So apparently I am an idiot after all. It would be way smarter to put the water in after you finish with the leaves and before you do the grid. And the water just adds like another dimension to the leaf. It just looks like it's floating in there. It looks so pretty. Okay, so now I'm gonna take their little hats off. This is looking good up here, but obviously it needs to be filled in so much more. All right, so I love this. Now I think the last thing I'm gonna do is some of these little white flowers here to fill in. It's great to put some that have sort of these overlapping petals along the edge. Then you'll make sure that you're really covering up those little tiny tabs of Scotch tape. I just love this trick because it looks like you paid like 30, 40, 50 bucks or something for this type. You would pay that from a florist. Beautiful, done, easy flower arrangement, and now we have a card. For this Hey Buddy Valentine's card, you need some cardstock. I'm using some glittery cardstock, but you could use plain. Dried rose buds. I got rosebud tea, which works perfectly. A hot glue gun and glue sticks, and a marker, calligraphy pen, or pen. Probably the number one thing that people DIY during Valentine's is a card, right? I love handmade cards, but I also love when they're simple and chic, not too crazy wild. And this one I'm calling the Hey Buddy, Will You Be My Valentine's card, because you can probably figure it out. And then on the inside wrote, Hey Buddy, will you be my Valentine? You can get creative with the formation of your little buds. I did a vertical line here, and I think right now I'm gonna maybe do like a little spray in the center. I would suggest writing in your card first so that you can lay it flat. And I'm gonna just underline the bud. Now this is actually rosebud herbal tea, so it came with a ton of them inside. Sprig here. You could cover the card, you could do lines all over the card. Possibilities are endless. It's just like a pretty little organic sprig. Here's my line. Maybe I'll do something different on that card. Chic, and also a little humorous, which is my favorite combination. There you go, those are the 3 projects. Now I just want to arrange them in a beautiful Valentine's display. Stay there, and then I'm just gonna have, oh, I want, no. I want chocolate, but it's for my friends and my loved ones and my Valentine. So here's my display of the 3 idiot-proof, beautiful, chic Valentines. I hope you guys like it. Thumbs up the video. Please subscribe too if you want to see some more fun DIY videos. And comment. I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite project? Also follow me on social media at MrKate.com and Mr. Kate on Snapchat. Whoa, I'm all over the place. And I'd like to leave you, of course, with the parting words. There's no wrong way to feel good about yourself, especially on Valentine's. Love you. Will you be my Valentine? I made these Valentine's candies.
You didn't make the candies.
I made these candies just for you. I made them, Joey.
Okay, thank you.
Here you go. Oh, wait. You gotta try it. It's so. Oh, wait. Actually, I think I want that one.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I want that one. It's Valentine's. Here you go. No! Don't. You can't steal Valentine's. Okay. Going away. Can I be done? Mr. Kate!